Hi, welcome to the podcast for When the Curves Line Up for September 7, 2024, featuring Saturn at opposition and the nightly planet parade. Please see the article that includes diagrams of today's events on the website at whenthecurveslineup.com. Text by Jeffrey L. Hunt. Saturn is at opposition at 11:35 p.m. Central Time. This occurs when Earth is between the planet and the Sun. The Sun and ringed wonder are in opposite directions. Saturn rises in the east-southeast when the Sun sets in the west-northwest. It is south around 1 a.m., midnight without daylight time, and sets in the west-southwest when the Sun rises in the east-northeast. Saturn continues to retrograde in front of a dim Aquarius starfield. Watch the planet through a binocular appear to move westward compared to starry background. The illusion of retrograde occurs when Earth overtakes and passes between a more distant body, planets, asteroids, and comets, and the Sun. The line of sight from Earth to the planet normally moves eastward as they revolve around the Sun. The planet appears to move eastward against the starfield. As Earth approaches, the line of sight shifts westward and the planet moves westward or retrograde. After Earth passes by, the line shifts eastward again and the planet moves eastward or direct against the starfield. When opposition occurs, Saturn is closest to Earth. Tonight, it is nearly 800 million miles away. Saturn's brightness at this opposition is dimmest since 2010. This is from the orientation we see the icy rings that reflect considerable sunlight. Saturn revolves around the Sun every 29.5 years. Like Earth, it is tilted with respect to its orbital plane. With a tilt of 26.7 degrees, Earth-bound telescopes see changing views of the planet and the ring system, while the planet maintains this angle. Currently from Earth, the rings are tilted less than 3 degrees, nearly edge-on, like looking at the edge of a plate. Since 2009, the planet has presented the northern hemisphere toward Earth, along with a view of the ring's north side. During March 2025, sky watchers view the ring's edge-on. During the next 14 years following the ring plane crossing, the planet's southern hemisphere and ring's southern side are easily visible, followed by another ring plane crossing in 2039. Then another long spell occurs when the northern hemisphere is presented to Earth again. As daylight wanes and Saturn is higher in the sky during the early evening hours, find a local astronomy club or a planetarium that has public telescope nights. The view of Saturn is impressive and memorable. Here is today's planet forecast. In the morning sky, 4 of the bright planets are visible before sunrise. Step outside an hour before daybreak. Bright Jupiter is high in the southeastern sky. It is the brightest star-like body in this morning's sky, easily outshining Sirius, nearly 45 degrees below the Jovian giant. Jupiter is plodding eastward in front of Taurus, 10.4 degrees to Aldebaran's lower left, the Bull's brightest star, and 6.9 degrees to Elnathan's lower right, the northern horn. Mars, about the same color and brightness as Aldebaran, marched into Gemini yesterday. It is 2.4 degrees to the upper right of Propus, Castus To. Through a binocular, the red planet nears a star cluster, catalogued as Messier 35, passing 1.0 degrees from the stellar bundle tomorrow morning. Leading up to its opposition tonight, Saturn is in the south-southwest before sunrise. Mercury, a few days past its greatest elongation, is nearly 8 degrees above the eastern horizon at 45 minutes before sunrise. Brighter than nearly all the other heavenly bodies this morning except for Jupiter and Sirius, Mercury is 2.6 degrees to Regulus upper right, Leo's brightest star. The planet passes the star in 2 mornings. Regulus is making its first morning appearance, known as the heliacal rising. The planet and the star fit into the same binocular field of view. Can you find Regulus without the optical assist? In the evening sky, Venus leads the nightly planet parade. It is bright enough to shine through bright twilight. Find it in the western sky 30 minutes after nightfall, over 5 degrees above the horizon. It is nearly 30 degrees to the lower right of the crescent moon, 20% illuminated. Use a binocular to find the star Spica, over 12 degrees to Venus upper left. The star is slightly lower each evening as it is about to disappear into bright sunlight. A wide Venus Spica conjunction occurs on the 17th. Beginning on the 12th, they fit into the same binocular field. As the sky darkens further, look for earthshine, sunlight reflected from Earth's features, on the moon. With Saturn rising at sunset, it is over 10 degrees up in the east-southeast by an hour after nightfall. As its nightly westward journey ends at sunrise, find it again in the west-southwest before sunrise. Thank you for listening. Please read the articles at whenthecurveslineup.com.